Hi guys! In this episode of Ready K, I'm gonna be finishing off my reactions to Jungkook's new first full-length solo album, Golden. And it sure has been golden so far. All of the songs have been really amazing, definitely started off stronger than it has been in the second third of this album, but those songs have still been good, just not quite as exciting as some of the first ones. And we still have two more songs to do before we finish off the album, with those two songs being Too Sad to Dance and Shot Glass of Tears. I'm especially excited for the latter one because that's a good name for a song. I like it, it's a good title. But yeah, I feel like there's a big likelihood that both of these songs are going to be kind of like melodramatic and sad and slow, so that doesn't give me too much hope about me enjoying them too much, because you've already had kind of three somewhat slower songs, and I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't like them as much as the first three songs. So hopefully these ones are going to be a little bit more varied in that regard. But before we get into it and find out, I do want to quickly remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal. Because for those who didn't know, I am trans. And by doing so, you also get access to the ability to demand me to do K-pop reactions, be it to specific music videos, specific albums, or potentially even whole artist discographies. If you don't want to spend money on that though, that's fine. You can still recommend and suggest stuff in the comments down below. But the only sure way to make me react to something is by subscribing to the specific tier that I have created for it on my Patreon or on my Coffee account. Now that we've gotten that out of the way though, let's finally get done with Jungkook's Golden solo album with the penultimate song, Too Sad to Dance, in 3, 2, 1.
Last week I found a message in a bottle. It said go home, ain't nobody love you no more. I can't disagree. So last night I went to the club, had a couple too many threw up.
It's a weirdly playful song, I gotta say.
Cause I'm way too sad to dance. I'm way too sad to dance. Cause I got to cut up, my friends agree, a broken heart and nobody.
I really like the lyrics of his songs, man. They're really good, I gotta say.
And now I just wait by the telephone. You ain't coming back and I should have known. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. Oh, da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum.
Okay, I kinda like this one, for sure.
This morning I knocked your door just to admit my flaws, but you said you've heard it all before. And this Christmas I got no gifts. Do I really deserve all this? So I head straight down to the liquor store. Cause I'm way too sad to dance. I'm way too sad to dance. Cause I got to cut up, my friends agree, a broken heart and nobody. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. And now I just wait by the telephone. You ain't coming back and I should have known. And that's why I'm too sad to dance. Oh, da-da-dum, 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 dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum. That's why I'm too sad to dance.
I kinda like how bittersweet this song is. I would have preferred another faster paced and more impactful song like Yes or No or Closer to You, but this is still good, I like it. They sure know how to spice up all of these songs' instrumentals, I gotta say. Okay, this one was pretty enjoyable too. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what else I can say about these songs, man. They're all good, they're all catchy, they're all really, really interesting for English songs. The fact that they're in English makes them so much more enjoyable than if they were just in Korean. So I'm glad that he did that. But I definitely would have still liked if they were a little bit more impactful, because I feel like at this point maybe too many of them have sounded relatively similar to each other. Like, they still stand out, but the general vibe of all of them is like radio bop. And at this point, I feel like I'm kind of getting sick of it and getting burned out on it, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I don't know. I still enjoy this song. I kind of like the playful bittersweetness of it. It was kind of an interesting combination there, but I mean, there's not really any but. I liked it. It was enjoyable. Maybe would have preferred something like more energetic, like Yes or No, because I feel like we've gotten like too many relatively slow songs in a row and I'm getting bored because of that a little bit. But I still enjoyed this song quite a lot. It was still good. And in terms of a rating for this one, I think I'm gonna go with a solid 9.1 out of 10. I think it was fun. I think it was enjoyable. But we still have one more song to check out. The final song of the album, that being Shot Glass of Tears. I really hope that this one lives up to its really, really cool title. Let's get into it and find out whether it will or it won't in 3, 2, 1.
Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again? Tell me, am I ever gonna heal again? Got a shot glass for the tears. Drain, 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 say cheers. I got all these diamonds running down my face, and I ain't letting anyone.
Man, this album is kind of depressing.
Got a shot glass full of tears. Treat the life of the party. 42 in a body. She got some dangerous hobbies, like chasing after the sun, making me fall in love till I'm sick to my stomach. Until I throw back a dozen, until I'm driving 100. With my hands off the wheel just to see how I feel. Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again?
Yeah, this album is gonna depress the fuck out of me, man.
Got a shot glass full of tears.
So many of the songs sound so sad, and the lyrics are kind of sad too. What the hell? I like this one though. I think it does live up to its title.
Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink, 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 say cheers.
Who hurt him so bad, man?
Drink, 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 say cheers. It's a hard pill to swallow. This emotion I bottle. Need something strong for the sorrow, something strong for the pain, so I can wash it away. I was cold, I'm freezing, stuck in a permanent season. We both know you're the reason. I'm not the same as before. I don't feel anymore. Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again? Tell me, am I ever gonna heal again? Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink, 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 say cheers. I got all these diamonds running down my face, and I ain't letting any of them go to waste. Got a shot glass full of tears. Drink, 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 say cheers.
I'm definitely gonna listen to this one a lot. This one is good. This might be another 10 out of 10 for me. Or at least very close to a 10 out of 10.
Just got some dangerous hobbies, like chasing after the sun, like making me fall in love.
Because there's at least one criticism that I have towards this song. The part where the instrumental kind of gets louder and gets more prominent in this song, it elevates it so much. Too much of it is just so quiet and just focused on his vocals, which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there would just be so much more impact if there was more of the instrumental there. So because of that tiny little nitpick, and because, like I said, I kind of want to give different ratings to all of these songs and not just give them all 10 out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 9.9 out of 10, which is might as well be 10 out of 10, but I just want to be pedantic like that. But yeah, this one was pretty enjoyable. I liked the title. It definitely lived up to it. It's a good one, but I'm kind of feeling depressed now after listening to this album, which I don't know if it was the intention, because so many of these songs are about like relationship and losing the person that you love, and god damn, I don't even have anybody like that. I don't have a significant other to lose, and yet I feel fucking heartbroken and depressed now, you know? Oh man. It was a good one though. I liked it. I like the album as a whole. I definitely will need to listen to it more to really get a full grasp on exactly how I feel about it, but it's definitely an album that I like a lot. It's definitely an album that I will be listening to. I just wish we had a little bit more like exciting songs or fun songs to listen to, because so far the only ones that I feel like are like genuinely like really really fun are like Standing Next to You and Yes or No, and maybe Closer to You as well potentially, but definitely the first two that I mentioned, Standing Next to You and Yes or No, those I will definitely listen to outside of this reaction. Most likely all of them, like I said, but those are definitely ones that I want to listen to again. Everything else is varying levels of kind of depressing or just too slow and quiet for my taste, but they're still good, still enjoyable, and still had a lot of fun listening to them, and we'll have a lot of fun listening to them in the future. But yeah, I really like this album. I'm so happy that I was somewhat pleasantly surprised about how good it was. I don't think I really had much of an expectation about the quality of this album, but I didn't expect I was gonna like it this much. I still think like Jimin's album and maybe August D's album are just like more K-poppy and thus more entertaining for me overall, but this one is still really solid and really really good, and I really really enjoyed it. Out of the BTS members with solo stuff so far that I have checked out, the only one that really disappointed me was V. And I feel like even once I get to check out J-Hope's stuff that he released, I still think that's going to be the case. I think I'm going to like J-Hope's stuff more, because I remember I checked out at least a little bit of one of his songs. I believe it was Arson. And it didn't sound like that catchy to me, but it sounded inspired and refreshing in a way that BTS music hadn't been in a while. So I think I'm going to like it. And again, I don't know when I'm going to get to react to that, but I will get there. So stick around, I guess. But in the meantime, comment what are your thoughts about this album. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Did you dislike it? What do you think about all the songs, and in particular these final two ones? Comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Deadpool and Corby Dead. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, have continued to support me such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, my Ko-fi account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!